Right, this is episode 4 of Italian Improvement, and today we're starting with the game against Nottingham Forest in the Europa League. This is the team that I'm going for. We can't even field a full bench because of restrictions when I submitted the squad, and also we have an injury to Remo Freuler, and in between the episodes Vergara's got injured for 2 to 4 weeks, so that's not helpful. Star signing and star man so far probably has got injured. Decided to give a bit of rotation. Dominguez starting, Doumbia starting, so Doumbia and Eketor both starting. All three of the loan signings we've made ourselves are starting, as well as Monterisi. So bit of rotation. I've stuck with Johnny Rowe out left. I was tempted to bring in. I was going to keep Cambiaghi and drop Jonathan Rowe, but I've dropped Cambiaghi just to test out Dominguez and Rowe on the wings. So let's get into the game and see if we can start the Europa League campaign with a win. I mean, they've currently got Hudson-Odoi up front as a false 9. But it looks like it's going to end 0-0, and we've been absolutely, oh no, what have I jinxed it? No, Big Jeff's not really impressed this game. He's dropping a 6.3, but Castro's done nothing in the league either. The press is non-existent here. Anderson, it's deflected wide for a corner. Forest going to nick it here with the last chance of the game. Hutchinson with the corner, crosses. Sangare, what a save from Ravaglia. He's been our best player. And we've held on for an opening day point in the Europa League. Awful performance. And I'm going to have to revamp the tactics because it has been dire the last couple of games. Apart from the goals against Napoli, we've not really created anything. And not even had possession of the ball either, so I'm going to have to look into it all. Right, it doesn't get any easier. Next game is against Inter, and I have looked at the formation and the tactics. We're going for a wing play this time instead of tiki-taka, which is clearly not working in terms of making chances. In possession, it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. I'm trying Castro as a shadow striker. Obviously, it would be nice to have Vergara there, but he's injured. So I'm giving Dallinger another run out up front as the main striker because Eketor did nothing last game. And Dora and Pabag are in the middle. Probably our two best midfielders, and Lewis Ferguson's still not fully fit. Out of possession, it's a little bit different because of Castro playing shadow striker. He's playing as like a right attacking mid. Out of possession, and I've dropped Bernardeschi a bit deeper just to try and cover any potential gaps that Castro leaves. Kind of also leaves Cambiaghi. Well, you'll have two up top almost because Cambiaghi's going to come back and track. So you'll have Castro and Dallinger to lump the ball up, and hopefully we can try and remain undefeated. I'm not hopeful at all though against Inter, especially on FM. I don't expect. I feel like I need to lower my expectations because at the end of the day, this is Inter away. This is probably the toughest game in the league season. And like Forest, I know we were at home against Forest, but they're a good team. Like they're a Premier League team. A lot of the Premier League teams are better than lower table Premier League teams are better than Serie A teams. So. But Thuram's in behind here, they've got a chance to square it. There's an open goal currently, and they have absolutely toyed with us there. Mkhitaryan opens the scoring right on the stroke of half time, which is a horrible time to concede. I'm going to have to lower the defensive line or not trigger the press as much, I think, because the fact that Inter are getting in behind so easily is not good at all. Just don't concede again before half time. Our passing is horrendous. I mean, we're on wing play and like keep the ball wide, and all I've seen us do is try and go down the middle, and we've lost the ball again. And thankfully, Ravaglia has saved us. This is poor. Very poor. Right, I've swapped it around a bit. Odegaard's come on for Dallinger. And I've gone 4-3-3 out of possession just straight. Instead of that asymmetrical stuff with Bernardeschi right mid and Castro as an attacking midfielder. I mean, Bernardeschi, I've given him another chance this game and he's dropping a 6.3 and done nothing really. But, and I mean, João Mario as well. I'm kind of only playing him because we've got him. Wouldn't be my first name on the team sheet, but they're getting in behind us so easily. With Taramas and there's Denzel Dumfries. And that is game over already. It's so easy for him. Unbelievably easy. I mean, Thuram's just running loose on this left side. I mean, I'm gonna have to sit and actually go really in depth, as we're lucky to not be 4 or 5 goals down here. I mean, Castro's on a 6.1 now. It's just really poor. Really, really poor. Right, this is not a must-win, but it's Malmo at home in the Europa League. I've gone back to a 4-3-3. Still wing play. But this is the team we're starting with. Probably our best 11. Gone full strength with what we can do really in the Europa League. But let's just hope that we can actually get a win for today's episode. I mean, we had more of the ball to start, but I don't expect that against Malmo. But they've got a free kick. What's going to happen here? Crossed in. Well, by Big Torbjorn. Are we going to actually do something on the break? Castro. Cambiaghi. Is he going to look for the cross? Oh, it's a penalty. It's going to be VAR checked by Jared Gillett, who's the ref for this. Usually it's just a penalty, though. It is. Right, who's taking it? I'm not going to double with the taker. Is it Castro? No, it's 19. Okay, it's Lewis Ferguson. Don't know if he's any good penalties or not. He scores though. That's good. A good start for us. Good start. It's been all us so far though. Malmo not had a shot yet. Hopefully we can try and double our lead. We have another corner. Miranda. Yes! Oh my god, it's Castro as well. Our striker has finally scored. One of them has finally scored. And more importantly, we've doubled our lead. Great crossing from Miranda. Castro's ran from deep. Yeah, it was him. He was the deepest man to begin from the corner. He's been completely left unmarked by Malmo's just corner marking tactic. And it's 2-0. And I mean, this is what I wanted. It's not really something I can go off because Malmo obviously they're in the Europa League, but they're not really that good of a team. But after the last couple of games, the disappointment of Napoli, then Forest 0-0, and then a loss, our first loss of the season to enter. This is a good response from the boys. Yes, big win from the boys. First win in the Europa League. That puts us on 4. So far, we're currently in 10th, but I mean, there's 6 games? Is it 8 games you play in total in the Europa League? So there's another 6 games left for us to try and get into the automatic spaces. But if we have to try and go through the playoffs, then that's not the end of the world. But good win. We needed that after the last 2 or 3 games. Right, final game of the episode. We've got Hellas Verona at home in the league. There's another international break after this game, so it will give time for players to refresh. We'll also get Vergara back from injury, hopefully, which is a big plus. I feel like we have missed his creativity this episode. This is the team that we're going with. I'm giving Soam a start, as well as Dominguez and Monterisi. A couple of players are a bit tired after midweek, like Miranda, Hegem, Ferguson, Johnny Rowe, Zortea, so they're all starting on the bench. Bernardeschi can still sit and rot on the bench, thankfully. Might make some more subs, might bring Chichella on, give him a few minutes this game if things are going well. But hopefully we can ride the wave of momentum from the win in midweek and pick up some points here. Right. Early highlight, inside 2 minutes, it's them on the ball. Nothing silly, lads, please. Cross comes in and just right on cue, what I've just said not to do, someone goes and does something silly. Pebega's pushed someone over in the box. It's a penalty every day of the week when something happens like that on FM. It's never going to get overruled. And now Verona got a chance to get an early goal here. Can Skorupski save it, or is he just going to miss? It's Gaspar. He buries it. Bottom right corner, right in the corner. And that is a terrible start to the game, especially after our win midweek. And now it's an uphill battle for the rest of the game. If we can try and get a swift response, that'd be great. The keeper's kicked that for some reason. Monterisi, Fortini, Cambiaghi, Fortini, Pabega, Freuler, Vitic, Mario. Castro kind of made a run there. Mario still going. Mario forces a save from the keeper. That's what I was saying about him last game, though. He's more of an attacking fullback. Not really got many good defensive qualities. But, I mean, despite the 1-0 scoreline, we've not seemingly started this game that poorly. Vitic out to Mario. Dominguez, Vitic. Salm, Mario. Dominguez cuts inside. Castro making a run. Decides not to feed him. Dominguez goes on his own. And there's the equaliser. Just what we wanted, a swift response. So that's 2 chances since we've conceded the early penalty. And this right side of Mario and Dominguez is part of the highlight again. Salm to Mario, inside to Dominguez. He cuts past the fullback. He could have slotted Castro in there, but he decided to go on his own. Castro nearly got in the way, but it's a good finish across Montepo, and it is 1-1. As long as we're not losing or giving up like tons and tons of chances, it doesn't really bother me. But they are seemingly getting a lot of time and space on the ball, which isn't great, but Cambiaghi's nicked it off a poor pass. Castro to Cambiaghi. Is he going to cut inside? No, he's kept it wide. Back to Pabega! And it is 2-1. Brilliant play by Cambiaghi, and Tommaso Pabega shows his worth again with a brilliant finish on his left foot. He's probably going to be one of our star players this season, I think, Pabega. Just with consistency as well. He can do most. He's classic centre midfielder. He can do a bit of everything. Good defensively, great passer, and he proves there he can finish well as well. It seems that every time I go to press shouts and press something, a highlight starts, and I decide not to press anything in case. So I was going to praise us, but if they go and score now, that would cock up the dynamics. But we have nicked it back, Simon Salm here. Through to Castro, great ball. And Santiago Castro's now got 2 in 2. Great movement by the big fella. And that is some breathing room for us, and it's 3-1. Great pass by Salm, who not really used much so far, but it's in behind. I mean, there's so much space for Castro to run into there, and it's a great finish into the bottom corner. And now we are 3-1 up. I was just about to say before that highlight started that what I've liked is that we've gone 2-1 up, and I don't believe they've had a shot since then. And obviously a lot of time has passed in the game, but 3-1 up, good performance from everyone so far. It is full time. It was 3-1. We are currently 5th, tied on points with 4th. 5 points off top, which is, surprise, is Inter Milan. But Torino are currently sat 2nd. It's not like all the big boys are up there. They are in and around the European spots though. But that's it for this episode, guys. Just the 4 games this episode. starting poorly, but good final two results. 0-0 against Forest, 2-0 loss against Inter, or Blue Neri, a 2-0 win against Malmo in the Europa League, and a 3-1 win against Hellas Verona just then again in the Serie A. 3 home games that episode. Next episode may have a few more games, may try and play about 6, might try and get to Real Betis in the Europa League, get that far. But it all depends what really happens in that game. If it's an entertaining game, there might be less. But there is an international break after the game we've just played now, so there's a couple of weeks rest. When is the next? I mean, I could play. It might end up just being all those games up until the November international break. It depends what really happens. So I'll probably decide mid-recording how many games I'm going to play. It might end up being that I play these 4 in the next episode, and then Lecce, Betis and Pisa in the episode after that, and then we go through to the international break and then get to around Christmas time in the one after that. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please like the video, drop a subscribe if you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time for the next episode of Italian Improvement.